Okay guys, this is going to be a simple little one-round tutorial as been demanded of me lately. So first I'll go over, and this is assuming you guys know normal Dopplers, which you walk at Phantoon while shooting at a certain rhythm, and Phantoon becomes essentially frozen while you get all these missiles going into him. So this is going with the assumption you already can basically do 2 rounds, or you know how to Doppler. So let's get into position here real quick. I always like to practice with random RNG. I'll talk about that later. So we got a mid. I usually save. This is actually a key thing. When I'm set up to practice, I save here where I practice grabbing the missiles and setting up Phantoon. This is the actual hard part of the one round, is setting up Phantoon to get in good position. So here we go, we set him up. Now, one thing I should note is in the top left corner, you have what is called shot timer turned on in the info HUD, which is right here, shot timer, current mode. I highly suggest getting the latest practice ROM. The important part about these Dopplers is that you are shooting 10 frames apart on your missiles. That is optimal. Yes, it can vary from 9 to 11, but you'll notice that if I'm doing Dopplers and this is going like all over the place, my shot timer, I will not get it. So yeah, so normal Doppler, we go in, shoot, 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 you get your missiles in. But to do 1 rounds, you need to do a stutter as well. That's so you can get all the missiles in before running into Phantoon. And there are 2 methods for doing this. I do simultaneous presses, try to do 10 frames each, shooting and stuttering at the same time. And what's important is that you're shooting while moving forward. The other method is alternating, where you alternate right and shoot presses. But don't get that mixed up. Even when you do that, you're still shooting while moving forward at least 1 frame. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay, you guys can see there that the frames were basically 10 shots the whole time. The other thing that I do is also pause right before Phantoon, before shooting the super. And I slide from my missile. I shoot my last missile, stop moving, let go D-pad, slide from my item select, and go to super. That's how I finish Phantoon. There we go. So stopping, I think that's really important. Doing the missile, stop moving, slide to super. It makes it a lot easier. Now let me show you the alternating method, which Zenny employs. All right, and then that was me alternating. It might not look that different, but it is a different method. I'm basically just trying to, you know, alternate shot in my right press for my stutter. And that actually, the advantage of doing that is it allows you to do it in shorter distances because your stutter is going to be much shorter. I think the advantage of my simultaneous press is it's more consistent and a little bit easier to do, but it, you know, it's totally preference. And I mean, honestly, that's basically it. Like, there's not much to 1 rounds. It's just stuttering on top of doing your normal Doppler. So, and the big key things are doing the shots 10 frames in between. You know, there's of course some leniency. You can go like 9 to 11 frames sometimes. And of course it will break. Often I think if it's breaking and it always shows 10, if your Doppler breaks and it always shows 10 on your shot timer, that means your stutter is off. You probably shot before you started stuttering or moving. So that's kind of the important thing. You can also go from simultaneous presses into an alternating if you're getting too close to Phantoon and you're still trying to finish the Doppler and you think you're going to run into him. That's pretty advanced, but that's the big thing. Some final things to note: that if you're actually practicing this and you want to do it, then practicing with random RNG from the beginning is going to get you doing 1 rounds faster in runs. So starting Phantoon from scratch and doing the, you know, opener from random RNG, that's gonna get you doing it in runs quicker. However, to practice actually getting it, you should set a static RNG pattern and probably just, you know, save it while you're in position like here, and then do it. Obviously I missed, so that's actually a good example. If I'm too close to Phantoon, it's pretty hard to get that shot off. I started my Doppler a little bit late and moved forward a little bit too much, so I barely missed that super. I think I still could have gotten it right there if I was quicker with switching to super and nailing it. But yeah, I think that's it. That's basically it. The 1 rounds are not actually that complicated. It's just stuttering while doing the Dopplers at the same time. Now, even though I'm saying it's not that complicated, it is way harder than doing a normal 2 round. There's still not many people doing it in runs. Excuse me if I leave anyone out, but as far as I'm aware, me, Zenny, now Finn, a newer runner, Oats does it sometimes, Zos was trying it out, might be more popular in the future, but yeah, that is going to be our 1 round tutorial. Hope to see more in any % in the future.